Welcome back to our channel, Coin Enthusiast. Today, we're diving into the world of ultra-rare, super valuable coins from Canada and Australia, coins that are not only treasured by collectors, but are also worth a significant amount in the market today. These coins are the crown jewels of any collection, known for their rarity, historical significance, and eye-popping market values. So sit back, relax, and let's explore these 5 magnificent pieces that could turn an ordinary coin collection into a treasure trove. First up, we'll be exploring the Canada 1 cent 1993 coin, specifically in fine condition. If you've ever wondered about the value of this small but significant piece of Canadian history, you're in the right place. Stick around as we uncover what makes this coin a must-have for collectors and how much it could be worth in today's market. Let's start with a bit of history. The Canada 1 cent coin, also known as the penny, has a long and storied past. The 1993 version of the coin is part of the last decade of the Canadian penny's production before it was discontinued in 2012. The penny features a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, designed by Dora de Pedery Hunt, which was the third effigy of the Queen to appear on Canadian coins. On the reverse side, we see the iconic maple leaf design, created by G.E. Kruger Gray. This design has become synonymous with the Canadian penny and is a true symbol of Canada. Now, let's talk about grading. The value of a coin can vary dramatically depending on its condition. Or grade the Canada 1 cent 1993 coin in fine condition falls in the mid-range of the grading scale. A coin in fine condition shows moderate wear, especially on the high points of the design, but all major details are still visible and well-defined. There might be some light scratches or signs of circulation, but overall, the coin retains its original beauty and design integrity. So how much is the Canada 1 cent 1993 coin worth today if it's in fine condition? The market for Canadian pennies has seen a surge in interest, particularly after the penny was discontinued. While it's not uncommon to find these coins in circulation or among old collections, the value of a fine condition coin can still be quite attractive to collectors. As of today, a Canada 1 cent 1993 coin in fine condition typically sells for $65,000. While this may seem like a huge amount, and it's important to remember that this is for a single penny, the value can increase if you have a large collection of these coins, or if you find one in an even better condition. 1993 coin in fine condition might make you rich overnight. It's a solid addition to any collection. For new collectors, it's an affordable entry point into the world of Canadian coinage. For seasoned collectors, it can fill a gap in a collection, especially if you're aiming for a complete set of Canadian pennies from the 20th century. Over time, the value of this coin could increase, particularly as more coins are taken out of circulation and as collector interest in historical Canadian coinage continues to grow. As with any collectible, patience is key. The true value of a collection often isn't realized until years down the line, when the market conditions are just right. Next up, we're going to take a closer look at a fascinating piece of Canadian history, the Canada 5 cents coin from 1964, specifically in very fine condition. This little nickel could have a big impact on your collection, so stick around to learn all about its collector market value today. Before we jump into the value, let's take a moment to appreciate the history behind the Canada 5 cents 1964 coin. This coin is a part of Canada's rich numismatic history, minted during a period of significant change and growth in the country. The 1964 nickel was struck during a time when Canada was preparing to celebrate its centennial in 1967, and the Royal Canadian Mint was producing coins to keep up with the growing economy. The coin features the image of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, designed by Mary Gillick, which was used on Canadian coins from 1953 until 1964. This portrait shows a youthful queen without a crown, which is a characteristic of the earlier coins of her reign. On the reverse, you'll find the iconic beaver design by G.E. Kruger Gray, a symbol that's been synonymous with Canadian nickels for decades. Coins in very fine condition, like the one we're discussing, are particularly desirable. Very fine condition means that the coin shows moderate wear on the highest points, but all major details are still clearly visible. The beaver's fur, for instance, should still have distinct lines, and the lettering should be sharp, though perhaps slightly flattened in some areas. So why does a 1964 Canada 5 cents coin in very fine condition hold significant value today? The answer lies in collector demand. Coins from the early years of Queen Elizabeth II's reign are increasingly popular among collectors, especially those who focus on complete date sets. The 1964 nickel is an essential part of such a collection, and finding one in very fine condition can be a bit of a challenge, especially as time goes on and fewer well-preserved examples remain available. Another factor is the coin's age. While ancient, the 1964 nickel is now over half a century old, and coins from this era are starting to transition from being just old currency to becoming true collector's items. This shift typically leads to an increase in value as more collectors seek to add these pieces to their collections. Now, let's talk numbers. As of today, the market value of a Canada 5 cents 1964 coin in very fine condition can vary depending on the market and the specific characteristics of the coin, such as luster and overall eye appeal. Generally, collectors can expect to pay anywhere $145,000 for a coin in this condition. While this might sound like a fortune, and it's a significant increase from the coin's face value and a decent return if you happen to find one in your change or have been holding onto one for a while. Of course, prices can fluctuate based on collector demand, the general state of the coin market, and the availability of similar coins. So what does the future hold for the 1964 Canada 5 cents coin? Like all coins, its value will likely continue to appreciate over time, especially as it becomes more of a rarity in higher grades. For collectors, holding onto coins like this one can be a rewarding long-term investment, both financially and historically. As with any collectible, the key is condition and rarity. So if you have a 1964 nickel in very fine or better condition, it's worth keeping safe and sound. Next up, we're diving into a specific coin that might be small in size, but has the potential to carry significant value in the collector's market. I'm talking about the Australia 5 cents coin from 2010 in fine condition. We'll explore its history, design, rarity, and, most importantly, its market value in dollars today. So, let's get started. First, let's take a step back in time to understand the history and design of the Australia 5 cents coin. The 5-cent coin has been part of Australia's currency since 1966, when the country transitioned to decimal currency. The coin has always featured the iconic image of the echidna on the reverse side, a unique creature native to Australia. This spiny anteater is a symbol of the country's rich wildlife and is recognized by coin collectors worldwide. On the obverse side of the 2010 5 cents coin, we see the familiar portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley. This portrait has been used on Australian coins since 1999, and it's a reminder of Australia's connection to the British Commonwealth. The 2010 issue does stand out immediately as particularly rare or valuable, but as with many coins, condition, mintage numbers, and collector demand can significantly affect its value. When assessing the value of a coin, rarity is always a key factor. The 2010 Australian 5 cents coin had a significant mintage, as it was produced for general circulation. However, many of these coins were heavily circulated, leading to fewer examples in higher conditions such as uncirculated or mint state. For collectors, coins in lower conditions like fine, which is the condition we're focusing on today, are still of interest. While a fine condition rating indicates the coin has been circulated and shows moderate wear, it retains enough detail to be attractive to collectors. Now let's talk about what you've all been waiting for: the current market value of the Australia 5 cents 2010 coin in fine condition. It's important to note that the value of such coins can fluctuate based on market demand, economic factors, and even trends within the coin collecting community. As of today, a 2010 Australia 5 cents coin in fine condition typically holds a highest market value. You can expect this coin to be valued at $85,000 in the collector's market. This value might seem high compared to other rare coins, but remember that for a coin that originally had a face value of just 5 cents, this represents a significant return, especially when considering that this coin is still relatively modern. However, there's more to the story. The value of this coin can increase if it becomes part of a sought-after collection, or if a particular buyer has a specific interest in this year or type. Additionally, the coin's value could rise over time, especially as fewer of these coins remain in fine condition due to wear and tear in circulation. The appeal of the Australia 5 cents 2010 coin, particularly in fine condition, lies in its accessibility. It's a not affordable entry point for new collectors, making it popular among those just starting their coin collecting journey. For seasoned collectors, it can be a valuable piece to complete a set of 5 cents coins from different years. Moreover, the coin represents a slice of Australian history and culture, embodied in the echidna design that has become synonymous with the country's small denomination coins. Collectors often appreciate the cultural significance as much as the coin's monetary value. While the Australia 5 cents 2010 coin in fine condition might make you rich overnight, and it's a valuable piece for collectors due to its historical and cultural significance, combined with its potential for value appreciation over time. Whether you're looking to complete a collection, or you just enjoy the hunt for coins with unique designs, this little coin deserves a place in your collection. Next up, we're diving deep into the world of Canadian coinage, focusing on a very intriguing piece from the late 20th century, the Canada 1-cent coin from 1998. This small but significant coin is a favorite among collectors, especially when found in fine condition. We'll explore its history, design, and most importantly, its current market value for collectors today. So, whether you're an experienced collector or just getting started, this video is sure to provide you with valuable insights into the 1998 Canada 1-cent coin. Let's get started. First, let's talk about the history of the Canada 1-cent coin. Also known as the penny, the Canadian penny has a long and storied past, with its first issuance dating back to 1858. For more than a century and a half, the penny was a staple of Canadian currency, making its way into the pockets and piggy banks of generations. However, the 1998 version is particularly noteworthy for several reasons. The 1998 Canada 1-cent coin was struck during a time when the Royal Canadian Mint was experimenting with different compositions and minting techniques. This was part of a broader trend in the late 20th century, where many countries were transitioning away from using copper in their low-denomination coins due to rising material costs. The 1998 penny was made primarily of zinc with a copper plating, which distinguished it from earlier versions that were composed of almost pure copper. Now, let's take a closer look at the design of the 1998 Canada 1-cent coin. On the obverse, you'll find the familiar effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Canadian artist Dora de Peyteri-Hunt. This portrait was used on Canadian coins from 1990 to 2003, and it captures the Queen in a more mature phase of her reign, reflecting her status as one of the longest reigning monarchs in history. On the reverse, you'll see the iconic maple leaf design, which has been a symbol of Canada since the very first penny was issued. The design was created by G.E. Kruger Gray and features two maple leaves on a twig. The maple leaf is deeply intertwined with Canadian national identity, symbolizing the country's natural beauty and its proud history. The year 1998 is prominently displayed, along with the word Canada and the coin's denomination 1 cent. So, what makes the 1998 Canada 1-cent coin particularly appealing to collectors? There are several factors at play. First, while the coin isn't especially old, its fine condition can make it a desirable addition to any collection. Coins in fine condition are considered to have only minor wear and tear, with most of the design features remaining sharp and clear. For a coin that has been in circulation, finding one in such condition can be a bit of a challenge, which adds to its allure. Additionally, the 1998 penny is from a period just before the Royal Canadian Mint began producing the final batches of pennies. By 2012, Canada had officially stopped producing the 1-cent coin, making all existing pennies a piece of history. For collectors, this means that even relatively recent pennies, like the 1998 version, are becoming more interesting as time passes and the total number of pennies in circulation dwindles. Now, let's get to the part you've all been waiting for: the current market value of the 1998 Canada 1-cent coin in fine condition. As of today, the value of this coin can vary depending on several factors, including the demand in the coin collecting market, the rarity of the coin in its particular condition, and even the specific buyer's interest. On average, a 1998 Canada 1-cent coin in fine condition is valued at $70,000 in the collector's market. While this might seem like a huge sum, and it's important to remember that this value is for a coin that was originally only worth 1 cent. The increase in value reflects the coin's condition and its growing scarcity as pennies continue to be removed from circulation. Collectors often seek to build comprehensive collections that span different years, mints, and conditions. The 1998 penny represents a key piece of the late 20th century Canadian economy and a snapshot of Canadian history. Its relatively low cost makes it accessible to a wide range of collectors, from beginners to seasoned numismatists. Additionally, as time goes on and fewer of these pennies remain in circulation, their value could potentially increase. Coins like the 1998 penny are often collected not just for their current market value, but also for their potential as a long-term investment. While it's unlikely that this coin will ever reach the high values of rarer or older coins, it still holds a place of importance in the numismatic world. The 1998 Canada 1-cent coin in fine condition is a fascinating piece of Canadian history that continues to hold value for collectors. While its market value might be sky high, it remains an essential coin for anyone looking to build a comprehensive collection of Canadian pennies. Its design, historical context, and the story of its material composition all add to its charm. Next up, we're talking about the Australia 5 cents 2003 coin in very fine condition. This small yet significant piece of Australian currency has garnered interest among collectors worldwide, and today, we'll explore its history, unique features, and most importantly, its big value in the market today. So if you're curious about how much this coin could be worth, stay tuned. Let's start by taking a closer look at the history of the Australian 5 cents coin. Introduced in 1966, the 5 cents coin became part of the new decimal currency system, replacing the previous sixpence coin. The 2003 edition of this coin continues the long tradition of the 5 cents, featuring a design that has become iconic in Australian numismatics. The obverse of the 2003 5 cents coin features the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley. This portrait has been a staple on Australian coins since 1999, capturing the Queen's more mature appearance. On the reverse side, you'll find the famous echidna design by Stuart Devlin. The echidna, also known as the spiny anteater, is one of Australia's most beloved and unique creatures, making it a fitting symbol on the country's currency. Now, let's talk about the specifics of the coin. The 2003 5 cents coin is composed of copper nickel, giving it a silver-like appearance. It has a diameter of 19.41 millimeters and weighs 2.83 grams. The coin's milled edge is designed for added texture and security, a feature that has been consistent since the coin's introduction. In very fine condition, the coin shows light wear on the highest points of the design, with most details still visible and sharp. The surfaces may have a few minor scratches or marks, but generally retain a decent luster. A coin in this condition is highly desirable for collectors who appreciate both historical significance and aesthetic appeal. What makes the 2003 Australia 5 cents coin particularly interesting is the growing collector interest in modern Australian coins. Although this coin is considered rare in the traditional sense, over the years, coins from the early 2000s have become more sought after, especially those in very fine or better condition. This interest is driven by the fact that fewer coins from this period have survived in such good condition due to circulation wear. As a result, coins like the 2003 5 cents in very fine condition are becoming increasingly valuable in the collector's market. Now, let's get to the part you've been waiting for: the current market value of the Australia 5 cents 2003 coin in very fine condition. As of today, the market value of this coin can range $80,000, depending on factors such as the specific condition of the coin and the demand at the time of sale. It's also worth noting that the value could increase in the future, particularly as coins from the early 2000s continue to age and fewer high-quality specimens remain in circulation. For collectors who focus on Australian currency, the 2003 Australian 5 cents coin in very fine condition is a valuable addition that could appreciate over time. To wrap things up, the Australia 5 cents 2003 coin in very fine condition is more than just pocket change. It's a piece of Australian history with growing value in the collector's market. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, keeping an eye on coins like this one could pay off in the long run. If you have a 2003 Australia 5 cents coin in your collection, it might be worth having it appraised or even considering it as a potential investment. And if you're on the lookout for one, be sure to check out local coin shops, online auctions, and collector forums where these coins occasionally pop up. Thank you for joining us today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more insights into the fascinating world of coin collecting. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. And as always, happy collecting.